welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I found another article which is basically highlighting Meghan Markle's fear of a new biography that is now being written about her by a celebrity writer who will pull no punches, who is basically going to expose the Megxi for what she truly is. And that is the summary of this one. So this is very interesting, and this is a new development in the Meghan and Harry drama. I'm not really sure how much information this guy has on Meghan and Harry, but I do hope that he has some insightful, juicy intel that we can really get some information from. Ex-reporter for the BBC's Panorama and biographer Tom Bower is said to have agreed a six-figure advance to pen the book, which will leave no stone unturned. Now, we've heard all of this before because we know that Samantha Markle penned a book and it was to leave no stone unturned. So he will pull no punches with this. Meghan Markle will be dreading a new tell-all biography by a writer who will pull no punches. The London-based author has previously written about Simon Cowell, Gordon Brown and Richard Branson. Reports say he will begin his latest work next year and will spend 12 months gathering information and speaking to both friends and enemies of Meghan. Interesting. Enemies. We like the word enemies. We want people to really dish the dirt. One person who I would really like to get an interview from, or who could really, I think, shed some light on Meghan Markle's character would be that best friend she had, Brady. I think that's her last name. The friend who basically said that she was a bridesmaid at Meghan's wedding to Trevor Engelson, and that Meghan basically ditched her and ditched Trevor in an abhorrent way and completely changed as soon as she got the Suits a role. I would really like her to possibly speak to this author and really elaborate on what exactly happened and what exactly went down, because the person that Meghan Markle is playing now is the same person pretty much that she always has been all along. She wears many masks. People call her narcissistic. She has a Machiavellian trait whereby she can really convince people of being very genuine. This is what comes across and comes up from her previous relationships. This is what is revealed. So it continues on here. Tom doesn't pull his punches and is terrifyingly thorough in his research. No stone will be left unturned. Tom has previously worked with some of his subjects and even spent time training them, but it has been made perfectly clear to him that this will not be an option with Meghan. The source went on to say that Meghan wants no part of it and claimed the book, when it's released, will be dynamite. The newspaper reports that the award-winning author is likely to interview Meghan's family, including her dad, Thomas Markle, and we know that he doesn't have the best relationship with his daughter, so he probably really will dish the dirt on her. It continues on here. He is also likely to approach friends of various aides and disgruntled former palace staff who don't work for Meghan and Harry anymore. In 2003, Tom won the William Hill Sportsbook of the Year for Broken Dreams, an investigation into corruption in English football. He now lives in London and is married to the former editor of the Evening Standard, Veronica Wadley. So this is just a little bit of a summary of his background. So he likes to get to the meat and bones of things. He likes to really reveal what's going on under the surface. Corruption in English football is a very big topic. It's something that does constantly pop up on the news about the exploitation of teens that go into the football industry and what they go through. So he doesn't shy away from difficult stuff that a lot of people do not really want to cover. So someone has gone on to say on the article, latest from Harry says, we are facing an avalanche of misinformation affecting our ability as individuals as well as societies to think clearly and truly understand the world we live in. Wonder if that statement bit about misinformation is in reference to the interview he gave Oprah. One has to, if not have a good old belly laugh at this guy. Does he really think anyone with an ounce of common sense is going to listen to this utter nonsense that we in the big wide world as individuals have lost our ability to think clearly, to truly understand the world in which we live? He's completely lost the plot. Well, what can I really say? Harry appears to have a big screw loose, to be honest. So quite interestingly enough, someone else has left a comment on here, and she has said that she is a black woman. So I'm quite interested to see what she has to say. As a black woman, I used to feel sorry for Meghan. Yes, she is beautiful and she followed the traditions expected by her, but then she decided to try and attempt to use her position to demand a HRH title for both herself, and then attempted to then use Archie status to branch off, which wasn't her place, and then to get Harry to start nagging on her behalf. That's all she ever spoke about in the interview, which I now can't stand her, as she only threw in racism for up to 15 minutes. It wasn't genuine and they were very rehearsed. Shame on Harry. Now that this book is on its way, I hope he puts her firmly in her place, and this has made me proud to be British. And that's the end of her comment. So yeah, it's interesting to see another woman who is black disagree with what Meghan's done, because really her claims about racism wasn't really founded on anything real. She didn't say anything significant. She didn't say I was called this name or I was made reference like this. She just said, oh, there was comments about the baby Archie skin tone. And, it's natural. You're going to speculate the colour of a baby's skin tone if there's some kind of ethnic mix going on. What did it even really mean? And then she tried to imply that baby Archie didn't get a title because of his origin, which is just completely misconstrued and false, because he's so far down in the line of succession. He's so irrelevant. Why would he need a title anyway? He's never ever going to sit on the throne. So someone else has gone on to say, like they did when they lied to Oprah about marrying 3 days prior, the lies were just rolling off her tongue without a care in the world. They knew they could say anything they wanted, as they know the palace wouldn't say a word. Can't wait until the investigation comes out, as Meghan Markle thinks she's above everyone else and bullied her staff. She goes through staff the way she went through men. Ooh, that's a blow. That's quite a blow, but it's true. Her executive chief officer for Archwell, or producer, or whatever her title was, has just literally quit. She literally just quit, and that's due to, from what inside sources are saying, is because she was being asked to do jobs that were outside of her job spec and outside of her understanding. The demands were simply just too great, and Archwell hasn't even fully launched this foundation, which is really just a money funneling source. So she literally just quit. Literally. Staff don't last long. No one really lasts long on Meghan's watch. And I wholeheartedly agree. I hope that he really comes up with the dirt and he just really rips the lid off. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be back with another video. Take care of yourselves, and I will be back. Bye, guys.